What's up? This is Hollywood Undead, and you're about to listen to our 5 on-screen movie deaths. And people don't remember this one. This one's fantastic. It's in the movie Gremlins, because they don't show anyone die in Gremlins, but there's no way she didn't die. The old lady going up the stairs in like her little scooter thing or whatever it is that like in her wheelchair that shoots her up the stairs. Like one of the gremlins like tampers with it, and she goes shooting out the window like 5 stories into space.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. That would give me bad dreams too.
Yeah, because you knew she turned into a ghost afterwards.
Yeah, I couldn't go on roller coasters or anything that launched me.
Yeah, and so I think there was the one person that died in Gremlins after all that carnage those little guys caused.
I'll get one death. Back to The Shining is the maze. I mean, that scene was so intense and then it shows Jack Nicholson all frozen.
Yeah.
I know it's not a death scene technically because no one kills him besides his own insanity, I suppose. But that was one that always like stuck in my head, and I still remember. I can picture him being frozen there like it was yesterday, even though I haven't seen that movie in years. That was a great on-screen death, although it wasn't killed, you know, bro.
Yeah. Number 3 on-screen deaths. He mentioned his movie earlier, Event Horizon. This fucked me up actually.
Whoa.
They send that kid out into space, and he got like exiled or whatever but he did like a somersault into space, and then like he opened his arms up, started bleeding from his eyes.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, it actually fucked me up. It's like, why did he do a somersault? Why is he like turning into a cross and his eyes are bleeding? Like that actually did me in pretty bad.
That's a lot of stigmata. There's obviously some religious representation.
The ship went to hell and back, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know where it went. I just know it's not going back in my VCR, buddy. Number 4, on-screen deaths. This is more of a beautiful death. It's not a horror movie death. But I remember the movie The Last Samurai. I think it was like Tom Cruise and a lot of like, Japanese actors and stuff. Great movie, I thought. But when the last samurai actually dies and he realizes, holy shit,
yeah,
I'm gonna die and I'm the last samurai, and he's laying there on the battlefield with him. That was one. I mean, I wept. I was like weeping for this, guy, because he stood for everything that was right. He resisted the emperor, even though they thought of him as a god, just because of what he thought of it. Imagine how much you have to resist in order to fight for something like that. And I remember, and this is actually a true story, I saw that movie with Charlie from our band in the theater. This is like 2003, 2004, something like that. And obviously you don't want to cry in front of your homeboys. But, and he wasn't looking at me, but I finally was like, I let out some little pipsqueak noise, and he looked over and he thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
He said he called you a little bitch or something.
Yeah, he was like, you're such a little bitch. Whispering to me in the theater while I'm enjoying this beautiful cinematic moment, and he just couldn't help it. He's like, you're a bitch, dude. I was like, okay, well, thanks, man.
Number 5, on-screen deaths. Again, it's not a horror movie. This is a new movie. It's called War for Planet of the Apes, and this is a spoiler alert for anyone. I don't care. You don't see a lot of movies, in my opinion, nowadays that have depth to them anymore. Like they're just doing a bunch of remakes of comic books and a bunch of other bullshit. And I guess Planet of the Apes might be considered a remake, but technically not. It's a prerequisite. But there was certain scenes in that movie where it was on the level of Braveheart to me. That shit blew my mind about how intense it was, with like the apes dying and stuff. Like, I didn't know. Fuck, man, I cried like 5 times throughout that movie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even remember the last time that's happened to me. So, I mean, I could name any one of them, but I'm not going to get too into detail. But that movie was intense. And have you seen it?
No, but I'm sure I understand how it feels.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Once the apes die, they turn into ghosts, though. So I don't know if you want to watch it.
Ah, dude, I can't. Ghost of the Planet of the Apes now?
Ghost
I'm going to give you 6, because there's one that I wish I gave. The Last of the Mohicans. It's a movie with Daniel Day-Lewis. Came out in '94. That's another one that touched me so much, because at the end, at the climax, he's the last of the Mohican Indians.
Yeah.
And he has a son, and his son gets killed by the other Indian. And that's when he actually says, I'm the last of the Mohicans, because the one last person in his race besides him he watched his own son die.
Yeah.
I remember watching that, and I was just like, this is fucked up
Too
stuff.
intense, yeah.
Like me, I'm the last of the Irishmen. Only like a couple left. We're all gonna fucking die.
Die of alcohol poisoning.
Not me, though.
He's actually a ghost. You're a walking ghost.
Dude, the more I drink, the more I live, I realized. We were Hollywood Undead. We were.
We're
Hollywood.
What happened? We're ghosts now. We were Hollywood Undead, now we're
See
ghosts.
how spooked out I am?
That was our top 5 movie deaths, and now we're just ghosts in this biatch.
We're ghosting, yo.